Hello? I should be live, I think. And you guys just saw the cat. Look. The cat. It's the cat. The cat. The cat. The cat. The cat. Beautiful cat, hmm? Beautiful cat. Hello. Hey. Hello, random person. How are you, dude? I was watching Bayonetta. Nice. Got nothing to say to you. Also, what I can do with this camera, ready? Configure video. Ready for this? Save. Okay. Wait, it does work? Ooh. It literally follows my camera. It literally follows me. Hello. This way. This way. This way. This way. Down you go. Down. Down. That's it. Cool, right? I like it. I can even go this way. Are you gonna follow me? Look, I'm not even touching it. Ready? Look. Come on, move. See? It's moving. It's got a little sensor on it. It's really cool. Hello, Petru Gabriel Denica. Like the neighbor from Toy Story. Who the hell is that? Don't even know who that is. Cat jumped. Configure video. Follow my face. I can actually edit this camera, so it looks a little bit better. Whoop. Wait. Oh my god, look at that. Oh, lovely. I can restore it. Now it looks a bit brighter because I've edited the settings. And game. Whatever this is. Brightness. That's creepy. Alright, it's back to the way it normally was. Good day, boys. Good day. Good day, good day, good day. Anyway, how are you guys? Nice. Kind of don't like it the way it normally is. I mean, I can change it, but change the contrast, so I can make it a little bit, you know, a little bit more brighter and a little bit more better looking. Hello, Music Master. Derp. Oh god, that's too dark. Oh my god. It's not changing back. It's not changing back for some reason. Great. Oh, there we go. Save that. There we go. Derp. Derpity derp 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 derpity derp derp derp. Say cheese. Say cheese. Epic stuff, dude. Epic stuff, man. Epic stuff. Cheese. 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 Hang on a minute. You want to know what I started off my YouTube channel with? Like my very first YouTube channel? Are you interested? I don't know if it still works, but I couldn't record before, which I needed to, well, I didn't purchase this, my parents did, but I started recording it with this capture box thing. You basically plug in HDMI in and HDMI out, and it basically records 720p and 1080p, 720p 60 FPS and 1080p. I used this before I could even record on my GT240 machine. I could only use this, but I managed to get good videos out of it, and now I don't really need to use this. And I believe it still works. I'm not entirely sure, to be fair. But I believe it was, I don't actually know how much this was, to be fair with you. It's got scratches all over it, so it's been through a war. I'll actually test it out if it still works, and I'm pretty sure it does. I just need to plug it in and check, but you know, I don't need it anymore. I would only use it if I went on the PS4 and did gaming videos. But I actually used to do like PS4 videos, and I would need this. So basically you can use this with Xbox. You can just record your monitor screen. So you there's a HDMI in and a HDMI out, and yeah, it's pretty good. I actually forgot where the lead is. Hold on. I believe this is the lead. Not sure. This is the lead, then I found it. Hang on. I believe it is. Hold on. Hopefully it switches on. Hey, it's on. Look, you see the little green? You see that? It means it's on. So it still works. It still works. So that means it's fine. All you need is literally a USB. Right? You need a USB. You need 2 USBs or whatever USBs you have, and then you just plug it in, and then you hit record, and there's a record and stop record button here, as you can see. Hang on, you can't really see it. Hold on. It's a record and stop record button here, and when you start recording, it records the screen, and when you stop it, it stops the screen recording, which is pretty sweet if you think about it. And it still works, which I'm glad it still works, because this was actually gifted to me. Anyway, I'm gonna unplug it, and it's a capture card. It's a capture card. I started my YouTube channel with this. Well, my old YouTube channel. It works. You can record 720p and 1080p videos with it. I don't know if one day I want to do giveaways, so if I ever give away stuff, I'll give away my old stuff I used to have, because those stuff still work, and yeah, might one day, because that'll be something cool to do. All you have to do, but then you need a USB. It saves it to a USB, the MP4 file. It records in MP4, which is pretty neat if you think about it. Records it in MP4, so good quality video. I prefer recording in 720p 60 FPS. a 720p 60 FPS option, and then there's a 1080p. You can switch between them, I'm not going to use it though because I use OBS to record, and yeah. But then I can encode it. I can encode the video, so I could record it in MP4, and then I can open up an editing software and re-encode it, so it's at higher frames per second if I wanted to. But it would kind of look odd. That's why you can record higher quality videos, I think. But then this just records the monitor screen. This just records the monitor screen. So anything what's outputting on the monitor is recorded. So basically, it doesn't affect FPS at all whatsoever. So, you know, it's pretty neat. And yeah, and all you need is just a USB, formatted USB. I think you need I don't know what format it needs to be in, but I've got two USBs. This is an 8GB one, and this is a 16GB one. So, you know, if I were to record videos, I could record. The thing is, this only records for about 60 minutes, I believe. 60 minutes or 15 minutes. So, you know, you don't really have limited time. But then again, I don't really make 15-minute long videos, so. But if I wanted to, I could unplug it and stop. I mean, I could stop the recording and then start the recording. So as if, you know, yeah, it's pretty cool. And I would have to record the desktop audio separately because that doesn't record with it. I mean, it records the monitor's sound, but it sometimes glitches. And I would have to record my microphone separately. If I were to use that, I would have to record the desktop audio separately and my microphone separately. But then again, all I would have to record is my desktop audio and my microphone, and then I count 1, 2, 3, and then when I start the recording, I have to line it up in the editing software, and then we are good. And that's what I did before, because I used to record videos on the PS4. I would play Watch Dogs and stuff like that. So if I were to make like a PS4 video or something, I would just use that. I would use that capture card. It works, alright. I would just use that, and then I would post a video about, you know. So in my opinion, it's a good thing to. But the thing is, it is quite expensive just to get a capture card. But I believe that one was quite cheap. I believe. I don't know, but it still works. So I've had it for at least a couple of years, since I was around 12 or 14. No, not 12. I think it was like 14. Yeah. No, not 14, 13. Definitely a couple of years ago. Yeah. I was definitely 13 when I got it. So like 2 years ago. Is this a live stream? I don't know, is it? Lily. Oi. Oh, it's so cute. Lily. Hey, what are you doing? Lily. What are you looking for? What are you looking for? What are you looking for? Oh god, there's a spider. I believe. Also, I've got a bunch of devices what I don't use anymore. I need to do a force reset on this iPod. Hang on. The thing is with this, I tried jailbreaking it, and I think I broke it. I didn't break it, but it still works. But the thing is, I need to do a force reset on it. I need to do all the updates, and then I'm good to go. But I haven't broken it because it still turns on. but it has this program installed what I don't want on it, but it takes too long. Just maybe I could just reset it and maybe that would fix it. I don't know. Maybe it won't. Maybe it will. I don't know. Where is actually the charger for this? I could actually see if it still works. Oh god. This is a live stream, I believe. Wait, is it dead? Yes, it's dead. Also got this crappy old phone here. This literally runs like pants. This is literally the most pants phone. This one is good because it can actually run stuff, but this one, it runs like absolute donkey. Alright, if you try and run a game on this, it will literally die. It will crash. It will just switch off. This phone is absolute donkey. But it was a good phone ages ago. Hang on a minute. I also have this audio converter, what basically converts the microphone and the headset. So basically, I think this was for the PS3 or a microphone I bought. I believe it works with an audio converter. So basically, there's an input and output on this. So basically, you can hear and you can use your microphone. So basically, if you have like a PS4 controller and you want to, use a microphone, what you have for like a computer, then all you have to do is plug it inside the little the controller, and then you plug in the headset, and then you can actually hear the game and you can actually speak, which is very handy. Which is very handy indeed. And most of this stuff is very old, but these things can be reset and everything. And I could give it away. It's pretty old stuff, but the stuff still works, so I doubt I would give away this phone though. It's a Samsung Galaxy S3 Mini, but it's dead. It's dead. It's literally dead at this point. Hello. I will be back in a minute, boys. I need to go grab a drink. Okay, I'll be back. Welcome back, dude. How are you, man? Anyway, yeah. So should I do maybe in a couple of months or a couple of weeks? Should I do some sort of giveaway I don't know, just give away something old what I have. I mean, I did, these things were paid for, but just, they were paid for a very long time ago. And, yeah, I guess I could. I guess I could. I guess I could. I mean, maybe in a couple of months. Maybe when I'm 16. Maybe, yeah, I'll do it when I'm 16, but, so basically a year. Maybe I should just give away something. I don't know, just anything. Alright, it can be anything. Alright. And it'll probably have to be small. It can't be too big. And, you know, because if it's a bigger if it's a bigger object, then you know it's gonna cost more to ship it. But you know, if you're like shipping to like America or some place, you know, I'm gonna have to obviously box it up and stuff. But maybe I should do like some sort of giveaway at some point. Maybe, of course, you guys would have to give me your address, but it's not like I'm gonna come to your house, is it? Because I can't, I can't, I can't fly there, can I? I'm not old enough yet. And I would have to go with you know, yeah. And yeah, I don't have a passport, so I don't know. I don't know. It's just a thought, you know. It's just a thought, you know. Anyway, so the cat's back. Oh God, can't move my monitor too far, otherwise it will come out my computer. I mean, my HDMI cable will come out. The HDMI cable is quite small, so like, come here, get down. I keep on giving her treats, and that's why she's hovering. And it is kind of annoying, but you know, she's a cat. Alright, she's a cat. Alright. And she's always in it. She needs to go out at some point. But she's an indoor cat, so you know. So. Yeah, they are. Pretty sweet. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I even have a TV, and I also have a TV in my room. So I could actually potentially watch TV if I wanted to. Um, well, I have a TV cable. I have a cable down there. But I could potentially watch TV. Well, if I wanted to, I could, but, you know, yeah. But, you wanna go out? Hmm? You wanna go out? You wanna go out? Meow. When I was like 3, a cat scratched me in between the gaps between the fingers, and I was crying for ages. Oh. Well, that's not good. Yeah, cats sometimes need scratch, but that's only because they don't want to be really touched. Because some cats are really sweet, but then some cats, you know, they just want to be left alone. You know, it's like the other cat, Rocky. We've got 2 cats. One's Lily and one's Rocky. Lily sometimes scratches, but that's only when she's annoyed. But then Rocky, if you're trying to like, you know, I don't know. He just sometimes scratches, and but it's I think it's like it depends what their mood is. It depends what their mood is, because sometimes they can be. Lily, are you coming out or are you staying in? Because I've got to let you out. Go on. Go on then. Get out. Go. Are you gonna leave? Are you gonna leave? Hmm? You gonna leave? Oh, you want to? Oh, you just hovering because you want a tree. Fine, you can have a tree then. Oh my nose. Have you get? Come on, you know you want it. Come on. No. You see this cat right now? So cute. This cat really likes these things. Come on then, let me give you one, alright? Alright, chill out, alright. Let go of my... Let go! These smell so bad, so I don't know why the cat likes them. They smell so horrid. Like, I don't know how the cat likes it. I don't know. They smell horrid. And you can't have any more until tomorrow. I've already given you like 3 or 4 amounts. I can smell them from here. Well, I don't know if I can. Yeah, it's horrible, man. It's horrible. They smell. That's why I have to keep. That's why I have to keep them closed because they smell so bad. Like, I think it's just It's chicken and I don't know, chicken and steak. I don't know really. It's chicken and something. But yeah. Anyway, I've got to put my stuff away. Give me a minute. I'll put that back in there. Yes. Also, I did have a mouse, but it's broken. It's broken. I have had a mouse, but it broke. It was a gaming mouse as well, which made me very sad. And I paid £40 for it. I paid £40 for it. Alright, and now I'm stuck with this. I'm stuck with this. I'm stuck with this. If you can even see it. You probably can't. But I'm stuck with that mouse. And the mouse sucks, okay? I spent £40 of my worked money, what you guys donated to me, by the way, and it broke. It broke. It literally broke, okay? And that really upset me because I worked hard for that. And yeah, come on. Out you go. That's it. Go, shoo. Now you've got what you want. Get out. You bought yourself a skeleton plush. That is really cool, dude. That is really cool. And yeah, it's sad that my mouse broke, but things break. Okay, it happens. Okay, I bought it for £40. It's not really too expensive. Sorry, did I just say that? No, it's really goddamn expensive. And that's £40, man. £40, dude. And that was donated to me. Alright, and I spent my money, real money on it. And it broke. It broke. I don't even know where it is, to be fair with you. I don't know where it is. Also, loads of my mouses broke. I don't know, maybe it's somewhere. Maybe it's just hidden away. I'll try and find it. Right, hold on. It might be... Well, it might have not actually been broken. Because sometimes I think something's broke, but then it isn't. But maybe I'll just try and find it. I don't know if I got rid of it though. I might have actually. Oh god. Also lost a wire now, which isn't good. And then it broke, and now I'm stuck with a Logitech mouse. Yeah, I don't know why that happens. I don't know why stuff you buy breaks, and then it really does suck because you can't really get a refund unless you Oh my god, guys, This is one of my first cameras I started YouTube with. This was one of my first cameras I started using. It was one of the old PlayStation mouses. I mean, not PlayStation cameras, sorry. Why did I say mouse? It's because we were just talking about mouses. But look, I used to use this. This was my first ever camera, but I don't even know if it still works. And plus, the end of this is so dirty that I'm scared if I plug this in, it's gonna break my computer. So that's why I haven't plugged this in. I also have this hard drive. It's a 1 TB one, but it's dirty as fudge. Like it's so dirty, so gritty. Like I probably wouldn't even touch it. I probably wouldn't even plug it in because like it's so disgusting. I would have to wash it first. Right? My NR1 key on my keyboard came off and turns out it is broken. Oof. Oof. That's unfortunate. I had to actually clean the bottom of my computer the other day, yesterday actually, because you know how dusty it gets. This computer, I don't know why, but it gets dusty, okay? I don't know how, but it just gets so dusty. I mean, I got it about 2 months back, but since then, it's been getting dusty and dusty and dusty, and I don't know where it's coming from. It's like it's falling off it's like it's just coming down. It's like it's raining dust. Literally, I don't know where it comes from. You know, I honestly don't. I honestly don't. But I think it's because of the heat. The heat has been horrendous, and my computer gets really hot when it gets really hot, and I make sure I clean it regular. But the bottom of it was so bad. I also can take I can take this off the top of it. This is the thing what goes on top of it, and so this also gets dusty. The top of it gets even worse. The top of it is smothered in dust, but it isn't as bad because I only cleaned it like a couple of days ago. I mean yesterday, but you know it's like it gets dusty for no reason, right? Where does it come from? It comes from everywhere, alright? The dust can fly through the window, the dust can come off everything, like the bed, everything, just everything. Alright, when I go outside and then come back in, dust is on me, and then when I sit down, dust comes off me. And also electric stuff collect the dust, okay? When it's on, dust can build up, okay? Because it's electric. You're gonna expect dust to get on your computer if it's on. So it's like, you know, and I talk too much. And Alright, cool. I put that back on top of the computer because I don't want it messing up. And I'm honestly gonna clean it once a month. And also there is also dust on the CPU fan. But I think I can I think that's fine. I think I'll leave that for now. Because it isn't bad inside, to be fair. It isn't actually that bad inside. And also, you can actually replace the thermal paste on the CPU if you have spares thermal paste, and also you can do it with the GPU as well. You can make the GPU run cooler if you change the thermal paste. The thing is, if you put too much thermal paste, you can actually break. You probably won't break the GPU, but you'll break other stuff like the motherboards, the CPU, and stuff like that. Just because, yeah. But yeah, I guess you could potentially break the GPU if you put too much thermal paste on it. But it depends if your GPU is running hot and running slowly. Which my GPU does run hot, but I think it's just because of the GPU. I have to actually install MSI Afterburner, and I've also changed the fan curve just to, make it a bit cooler. But then some GPUs just run hot naturally. It's just it's just a GPU. And also I'm running a lot of stuff all the time. I'm also making sure I'm restarting my computer. Well, not restarting it, turning it off when I'm not on it, because if it's on, more dust builds up. So which means if I switch it off, then less dust will get on it, and smart brain and everything. I'm thinking of stuff, but dust can still get on it because it is electric, but less dust will get on it. So yeah. It's pretty good. Pretty good. And to be fair, and I want my devices to be, in good condition, stuff like that. I mean, my other computer, I had to go through so many, stuff with that old computer. Like, it was slowing down. I was actually using Linux back then. I don't use it anymore. And I've learned that Windows hogs up so many resources. It's unreal, honestly. And when you're using Linux, alright, there's barely anything, alright? It barely installs anything, alright? And you can install a GPU driver, alright? You can install a GPU driver, alright? GPU drivers come with Linux, alright? It's super lightweight, alright? There's barely any programs installed. The only problem is you can't install exe files. But with Windows, you can disable stuff, and you can disable, processes, what are running in the background. But, sometimes, well, that's what I've noticed. Windows sucks just because it installs so many unneeded programs when it updates, and that sort of thing. It's very annoying. But there's ways to improve the performance dramatically, and stuff like that. I mean, I've seen tons and tons of people doing videos about how to speed up Windows 10 1903, and all of that is very cool. It's very cool. And I've speeded up this computer to the max. Or I've disabled themes, I've disabled Windows stuff, I've uninstalled programs what don't need to be there, and all of that stuff. And it's running perfectly. Alright, I can run games. It doesn't really change much when I'm running like a high-end game like Fortnite and that sort of thing. But with Minecraft, you can do stuff to improve the performance, because Minecraft is quite an old game, and it's you can optimize it a lot better because it's an old game. And there's tons of mods where you can optimize Minecraft, and Minecraft can be optimized so much. Alright, there's so many things you can do. And I hear a cricket. I hear a cricket. But yeah. But then it's like with Fortnite, you can't really do much optimizations. You can lower the graphics, but you know it's not all because of the graphics. It can be sometimes because of the CPU. But there are things you can do with Fortnite as well, and with most other games. And the one thing you can do is change your power options. You know, the way your PC uses power, because by default your GPU is set to optimal power. I think it's on optimal power by default. By default it's on optimal, and you can change that to preferred maximum performance, and that means you're getting most of the performance on your GPU. Right, and yes, it will run hot if it uses more power, because you know, if it's on, then it will get hotter. That's just how it is. That's what electric stuff does. But you know, if you have a fan, if you have 20 billion fans inside your computer, then you know it will get cooler. But the thing is, I mean, you know, what the hell is that noise? I think it's a cricket or something. Oh, it's the cat. That scared me. So yeah, if the computer is on, it gets more hotter because it's electric. It's gonna get hot, all right. But the fans are gonna work harder, and it's gonna get more hotter because. And also make sure you have a window open, all right. Make sure you have a window open, because if you don't have any windows open, if you don't have any windows open, and also if you don't have a window in your room, then you're not really gonna get any new air. So the air, what the computer's pumping out, is just it's the old air pretty much, because like unless the computer actually generates new air, cold air, but doubt it. I don't know. Also, my computer sounds very. Also, because I've changed the fan curve, it sounds quiet now. But when I'm in a game, it starts to use more of the fan speed, so that means it actually, you know, makes it more cooler. But right now, it sounds quiet because I'm not running any games. I'm literally doing nothing. All I'm doing is streaming, so you know it's not gonna, you know. Also, make sure I haven't actually disabled auto update Windows 10, because if it does the update automatically, then I don't really need to worry about it as much. But the thing is, if it does the update whilst I'm trying a game, then it will start to slow down. That's just the way it is. Alright, it's gonna write to the hard drive, and the hard drive is where Windows is installed. But if you have an SSD, then you don't really have to worry about it, because an SSD is like really fast. But if you have a hard drive, alright, it can slow down, because you know you're right. You know, there's a huge file that's trying to be installed onto the hard drive. Also, it depends on how old the hard drive is, because if you store files on the hard drive and the hard drive is old, the hard drive is, you know, 20 years old or something, it's gonna run slow, right? You're not using a newer hard drive what hasn't been, you know, you're not using a newer hard drive what hasn't been used as much, right? Because you know you can uninstall Windows, and you can reinstall Windows, uninstall Windows, reinstall Windows on a hard drive, right? But that's still going to slow it down, because there's an actual fan inside the actual hard drive, and you know the hard drive stays cold, but the more time it's being used, the slower it's going to get, because I think a hard drive has a speed as well, because you can have virtual memory, which I'm using virtual memory. All right, so it writes to the disk instead of the, you know, memory. But then I've got 16 gigabytes of memory, so you know I haven't really got to worry about that. But you know, even adding a tiny bit of virtual memory, that's still going to give you a performance boost if you add virtual memory. I did that with Linux as well. I did that with Linux. You can add virtual memory to Linux, and that makes the Linux run so smoothly, like so smooth, like super smooth. And you know, I started on Linux. I started streaming. Alright, if you look at my old streams on Linux, on a GT240 and an Intel you know, an Intel i3 processor with, I don't know, Intel i3 750, I believe it was. Intel i3, I think it was that. Hold on. Intel i3 750. Yeah, Intel i3 750. And damn. Alright, it's 2.66 gigahertz, right? 2.66 gigahertz. Alright. It's got 4 cores, okay, and 4 threads. Alright, so you know you've only got four cores pretty much, and it is an old CPU. Alright, that's an old CPU as well. Wait, is this? Yeah, this is the processor. So yeah, this is the CPU. And it also depends on the motherboard and the memory you've got. And I had about 16 gigs. I mean, not 16 gigs. I had about 8 gigabytes. But when I bought this one, it come with 8 gigabytes. So I just shoved in the 8 gigabytes, what I had in there, then into there, and I was good to go. Alright, so, you know, add a lot of memory. Alright, I mean, I think this computer can have 32 gigs of memory, I believe. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, that's what I believe. Also, I think this processor could actually have 16 gigabytes of memory. The old processor I had, it could only hold 16 gigabytes. Actually, I don't know. I think it's got something to do with the motherboard, I believe. And to be fair, this processor is still quite expensive, around £40 if you're gonna. But I wouldn't recommend going for this processor because it is an old processor. And plus, but it is a newer one, and I had an old CPU in that one. So if you buy old hardware, make sure you buy it new because it will run a lot quicker. It's the same with buying like old hard drives. Alright, make sure you buy it new so it runs a lot quicker. So basically, do not buy old stuff, what people have used, because that's gonna run slower because it's been used before. And you know, it's like someone giving away a GPU what's been used, and you know it's been, you know, what's the word? Overclocked. Yes, an overclocked GPU. It's like someone giving you an overclocked GPU, and you know it's been used, it's gotten hot, and it's gotten slow because it's been overclocked, and that's their fault. And then they're trying to sell it for like, I don't know, £70, and when you buy it, it's gonna be slow, and you're gonna be like, I just wasted £70 on a crappy GPU. What did I just waste my money on? Buy it new, okay? If you're gonna buy a computer, buy it new, alright? It's like when people buy like a whole computer. But I mean, this computer is okay, alright? Because this computer is mine, and plus my parents paid for it, so I'm still happy with it. Also, I was very happy with my old computer. I was very happy with my old computer, even if it did have old hardware. Alright, even if it did have an old CPU and an old GPU and an old hard drive and an old this and that, I was still happy with it because it was given to me, alright, as a gift. I should be happy with it, even if it doesn't run at its full speeds. Alright, all I have to do is deal with it. Alright, work with it. Alright, do what I need to do live streams, do videos, do all this and that, and yeah, sometimes you may get low FPS in videos. That's fine. If you can upload a video, then just go for it. It doesn't matter what hardware you have, it doesn't matter what GPU you have, it doesn't matter what CPU you have. Just search up videos in how to improve performance in Windows, Linux, or whatever, you know, stuff you have, and you'll be good. Alright? Yeah, it's all good. Yeah. And yeah, and we've been streaming for 54 minutes now, which is insane, which it really is. Alright, and yeah, I'll actually give you my old specs on here. It was an Intel i3 Intel i3 750. It was a GT 240, and I believe it was a gigabyte motherboard. It's the same one what I've got in there now in my new computer. Gigabyte, I think it was a gigabyte motherboard, I believe. But it did have 2 HDMI slots, and this one only has 1. So I don't know if my old one was better than this one, but I doubt it. Because this one can fit 32 gigabytes, and the other one could only fit 16, so this one must be better. And this one's got USB 3.0, so, you know. Gigabyte motherboard, I don't know. But, yeah, gigabyte motherboard. Actually, it only had, well, I don't think it matters what motherboard it is, because if it's got an old GPU and an old CPU, then it's going to run slow. 8 gigabyte memory with Linux. The operating system was Linux, so. And also I tweaked Linux to run at its full speed, you know, 8 gigabytes, 8 gigabyte memory. I think it was DDR3 memory, 8 gigabyte DDR3, 8 gigabyte Intel i3 750 GT240, 8 gigabyte DDR3 memory. I don't really remember the old motherboard. It's down there, and I believe it was like I think it needs a new PSU or something, because when I switch it on, it's either the motherboard what's broke, or the GPU, or the CPU. It could either be one of those things, or it could be the PSU. Now, I haven't really tried it, and also I haven't cleaned it out. But to be fair, I've got a new computer now, so I don't really need that one. That one was old anyway, but it did run. It did run Minecraft at 40 FPS. And when I tried recording, yes, it was pants, but I was able to, you know, play, or I was able to play, even with low FPS. And to be fair, that's fine. That's completely fine. With low FPS, and I can still play, all good, all good. So I could literally run at 20 FPS if I wanted to. If I could still play it, then I would still play it, right? And if I could still record it, then I would still record it, even if I did get low frames. Because, you know, you should be posting content out there, even if the quality isn't that good, because, you know, if you don't post content, then, yeah, you just need to post content. And even if you want to do a live stream, that is completely fine, alright? I mean, I do the occasional live streams, and I do the occasional videos. I don't post videos 24/7, because you know, I just can't post content 24/7, because, well, I mean, I can, but I just don't choose to. And plus, I need to install a video editing software, and I need to work on stuff, and, you know, that sort of thing. And, you know, I post whatever I like. I don't stick to one thing. I mean, I could just stick to Minecraft. I mean, Minecraft is amazing. But then I choose to upload whatever I like, because I am allowed to post whatever I like, just like I'm allowed to live stream whatever I like, because this is my channel, and what I choose to do with it is what I choose to do with it. And I appreciate the people who do watch me and actually do like my content and do appreciate me for what I actually do. And, you know, that's pretty good. It's pretty cool. And, you know, pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. But anyway, as of this stream, I'm going to think about doing a giveaway. I don't know what I'll be giving away yet, but I want to give away something. And actually, I do have two spare GTA 5 accounts what I could potentially give away. If you guys ever wanted to play GTA 5 and, you know, you can't, I got 2 spare accounts, okay? 2 spare accounts, alright? I don't need them, because I don't want to play it anymore. GTA sucks, alright? It just sucks, okay? I'm bored of it. I don't need the accounts, alright? I've got 2 spare accounts, so I could potentially give away one, or I could give away both. But either way, they both work, they're both unbanned, they've never been used, alright? So, you know, they're there. I could potentially give it away, but or I could give away something different in a couple of months. So I want to do some sort of giveaway. I want to give away something. So I'll either purchase an Amazon card for you guys, or purchase some sort of gift card or something and give it away, because I enjoy doing giveaways. I like giving back to you guys because you guys have supported me so much. Alright, even with 2 people watching this. Alright, so it's like you guys have supported me. Alright, and I appreciate the people who did come back and the people who did watch me and the people who stayed by my side pretty much. And I appreciate the loyal ones, the people who did come back, the people who actually subbed and stayed subbed, and the people who did continue to watch my videos and streams. I appreciate the ones who did that, but people have subbed and they've stayed subbed and they've never watched me, which makes sense, probably because of my videos. But I do appreciate the loyal ones who did come back, who did watch me, and who still watch me now, and it really does mean a lot. So, yeah, yeah. Hello, Lily. You alright? You alright? Oi, 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 oi. Stop scratching my chair. Stop it. Stop it. But yeah, if there's anybody here, can you just say hello? Because I feel kind of awkward now because nobody's actually chatted in the chat whilst I've been saying this. So if there's nobody here, then that's completely fine. But yeah. Would you be careful? There's nobody over there. Makes sense. Alright. Hang on a minute. How many likes have you got on this live stream at the moment? I've got no idea. I've got 4 likes. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate it. Oh gosh, that's me. Anyway, how are you guys doing? 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 Huh? How are you guys doing? 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 Lovely. Also, I want to start doing more challenge videos. Because I actually enjoy doing the challenge videos with my twin sister. I don't know if she'll do them with me again. But I honestly enjoy doing those. Like challenge videos, like where, you do something in the video and there's a challenge. I enjoy doing that, so I feel like I might do that again. I don't know. I will go and ask. Hold on. Come on, there you go. Get down next stairs. Get down. I don't know. She said maybe, I don't know. She never even said. She said she'll think about it. I promise these aren't beef, okay? These ain't beef. It says these ain't beef, I promise. Look, it doesn't say 100% beef there. Look, it doesn't say it. It doesn't say 100% beef there. Hang on. Get the hell out of here, you chicken. That's funny. Anyway. I'm gonna end off this stream now anyway, because I need to go and watch EastEnders or Emmerdale or whatever I'm gonna do. I watch those, okay? Don't judge me. I'm a kid who likes watching EastEnders and Emmerdale, okay? I like it, okay? I don't mind sharing it with you guys because you guys are awesome. And anyway, goodbye. Alright, goodbye. Mwah. Good night. Good night, good night, good night.